So one of the most awaited Hollywood films, The Batman, has been watched, and here's one of the very first reviews of this film. You can of course read my entire review and the rating of this film in the Times of India. The link will be in the description. So what is it all about? So when the Gotham City is struck by a sadistic psycho killer, it's the Batman to the rescue. But can he save himself and others from this dreaded villain who will stop at nothing to punish the liars and unearth the complex web of lies and deceit plaguing the city for years? This is the premise of the film, but how is the film? Let me tell you. So as far as stories and plot lines go, The Batman is simply a tale of fight against the wrongs by the wrong, and yet writer-director Matt Reeves grabs your attention from the very first scene and never lets it slip. In this Batman reboot, we have a villain who is as formidable, or dare we say, more than a superhero, and is gunning for the corrupt. This conflict makes for an interesting watch because we, as the audience, are constantly wondering who to root for. Billionaire Bruce Wayne, of course played by Robert Pattinson, is going about his superhero duties by donning a cape and a Batman mask to rescue those in trouble. Only in the night actually, but a chilling murder of the city mayor leaves his priorities change. Soon, more powerful men start getting killed and the plot gets darker and darker, and with each murder, the killer leaves cryptic clues for the Batman to solve. While doing so, the Riddler, the villain, is also unraveling deep and unsettling secrets about the most powerful families of the Gotham City which has a direct connection with the Batman. So this time it's also very personal. There is barely a scene in the sunlight in the movie, and with a psychotic serial killer on the loose who has innovative ways to kill, it is quite like Hollywood's famed genre blockbusters like Seven or even Saw, which I love. The villain is a kind of vigilante whose identity is hidden, but his motive is clear: no more lies. Stopping him seems impossible, as he is one step ahead of the law enforcement and also the film's hero, who is often called into the crime scene by the investigating officer James Gordon, which often lands him in trouble with his colleagues and superiors, but he still does it anyway. But in this Batman, the murders are less bloody and there is more finesse in their execution, as with each victim down, the film progresses towards a definite outcome. And despite some predictability, Reeves and his co-writer Peter Craig make sure they pump in enough plot twists to keep the viewers engaged. Some of them sure don't come across as too convincing, like Selina Kyle's track. It's textbook but not entirely believable. The Catwoman this time is played by Zoe Kravitz. The action in the film happens organically and at regular intervals. We get fist fights, explosions and dramatic car chases, Batmobile included of course, and everything is served in small doses so it doesn't become overbearing at any point. The runtime is definitely long, actually quite long, and there is no comic relief as the darkness is evenly spread throughout the film, but we aren't complaining. There is enough suspense to hold on to before the big reveal. Robert Pattinson plays it cool even in the direst situations, and that works. He looks amazingly dapper and powerful in the suit and equally vulnerable without it, but always very brooding. Pattinson exudes a kind of magnetic charisma that is hard to resist. Zoe Kravitz doesn't disappoint as the svelte and mysterious Selina, who lends herself seamlessly into the role of Catwoman. Veteran actor Colin Farrell is totally unrecognizable as Penguin, but he's the only one who brings slight comic relief into all the grisly goings on in the film. Paul Dano looks every bit the frustrated evil genius with the right motive but wrong methods. Director Reeves conveys his vision through Gotham City's gloomy atmospherics that play a vital role in making the movie watching experience quite immersive. From the very beginning, The Batman remains a deeply engrossing, gritty thriller that it sets out to be. While comparisons with Christopher Nolan's legacy of the Dark Knight series are inevitable, but I feel they're also very unfair. This is a standalone film that packs in all the ingredients for a delectably dark mindbender featuring the Caped Crusader, who is more human than ever this time. So that's my review, guys. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. Also let me know if you are not going to watch it at all, or if you're going to wait till it appears on OTT, which I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Whenever it releases in your country, if you're going to watch it, please let me know your review, and also tell me how did you like my review. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And of course you can connect with me on Instagram and on Facebook. It's @Reviewron and @Ronak Kotecha on Twitter. But as always, even if you don't do any of these things, thank you so much for watching this one. Please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.